think Chris took it in a very different way compared to the other bridal studio that we met, because they were like pushing us to sign the package. But I think Chris did it in a very different way, not very pushy, but talking about what kind of service of Z Wedding and Chris Ling can bring to the customer. So I was very amazed, and I fell in love with the gown. So I told Wayne that, you know, let's choose Z Wedding and Chris Ling as for the bridal studio.
So we didn't really go through a lot of you know, maybe some couple will tend to bridal shopping. So they will actually go shop at shop. I think Yvonne is very focused, very sharp. I think she knows what she wants. I think once she, you know, of all the places to go, I think the first stop and the last stop is really
Z Wedding.
Yep. That's for sure. I think she loved the design of the gown, and yeah, I think now going through all the selection, the process, I think you definitely get what you paid for. I think it's very fair, and I'm very happy about it. Yeah.
And I'm a fan of ball gown, so what attracted me was the ball gown design. And you know, I went to like a few bridal, but I think that Z Wedding is the best choice. Yeah. For the gown selection that day, we went, so we were actually served by Michelle. Michelle is actually our gown consultant. So to my amazement, that Michelle was very patient.
I can see, I mean, from my observation, I think Michelle, she really went go through the extra mile. Yeah.
And then, you know, we talk about the day when we actually go for our photo shoot as well. So I met up with Amber. I simply love her makeup skill. Is I don't know what word I can describe this. I'm so happy with her service. The makeup skill is like very good as well. So if you are looking for a good makeup artist, you must choose Amber. You will definitely not regret. Yeah.
I think the word here is magical.
Yeah.
Yeah, the word here is magical. I think it's able to transform, you know, I won't say her but me. And, you know, I'm not that handsome looking, but at least when after makeup I look decent. So I think that's the most important thing.
No, I think Amber transformed me as well. So I really want to say a big thank you to Amber as well. Yeah. And then we went out the photo shoot with Samuel. So Samuel is a very funny guy. I think, you know, what he will do is he will try to strike jokes with us. He will try to make us laugh as well. And he tried to listen to our requests, and he will try his very best to meet our requests as well. Yeah. What
I
do
think
you think
the jokes really do help us a lot. I mean, beside his photography skill, but I think because you know, in a photo shoot, I think most important is the expression, is the ability for you to get into that mood. So sometimes during a long shoot, being practical, you are taking time from 7 in the morning. What time is it? 10.
Around 10.
10 all the way to the evening 7. So it's very tiring, and in some cases you just feel like, oh, you don't feel like smiling. But I mean, it's truth to be told.
So I guess the tactic for Samuel is he will try to strike some jokes with us, then we'll try to laugh, and then he quickly captured the very natural expression. And I think this is what Chris Ling photography is famous for, capturing very natural yet very beautiful images of the couple.
Yeah, so he make photography make it so easy. It's not a burden, but you enjoyed it in the process. So I think that's very important. Yeah.
So for the photo selection that day, we met up with Louisa. So what can I say about her? She's a very bubbly lady as well. So we didn't spend very long hours in selecting the photo because we really know what we want. So I think Louisa was very helpful because we told her that, you know, we have some requests, and she tried to help us as well. So during the whole photo selection session, I was not very stressed at all, because what a lot of people say, you know, when you go for the photo selection, you know, 你死定了, you know, they will keep asking you to spend thousands of dollars to buy all the photo. So we were quite fearful initially because all our friends spent about few $1,000s, like 8,000, 9,000 as well. So me and Wei was a bit very careful, but you know, the day when we stepped in and we met her, that totally changed my impression of her. She was not very pushy. I think she gave us very careful advice.
Yeah, I think we didn't. I think we are not. I think the key here is there is no mis-selling or pushing. Yep. I think that's the key. But I think end of the day is, of course, she will. I think Chris Ling Studios will actually, you know, depend on your budget. They will actually recommend the best appropriate packages for you based on
right.
your needs. I think that's very
Yes.
important.
Yeah, we love the photo. Basically, we love our photo a lot, so we hope that all our guests, our parents, they really enjoy the photo as we do as well. I think to sum it up, what I can say is Z Wedding is a bridal studio that will listen to the voice of the customer, and they will try their best, to meet the customer demand as well. So it's actually providing very personalized service. Yeah. Overall, I think if you are looking for very beautiful gown, I'm sure that most of the ladies, they will want it because you want to look good on your wedding day as well, and you are looking for very good photography skill that can capture very natural expression and make sure you look good. I think Z Wedding and Chris Ling is the best because I think they have the best gown consultant, they have the best gown designer, and the makeup artist is fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so because when your wife is happy, the whole world is happy.
And last but not least, if you want to have a very enjoyable, not stressful photo selection, you must choose Z Wedding. Yeah. And we love you guys.